everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cece, and this is my fitness channel where I like to share my fitness journey with you guys and also emphasize individuality and promote the understanding that not everyone's journey is the same or linear. So for more of that, be sure to subscribe. Good morning. It is 7:05. I have been up for a while now. Right when I woke up, I did a little bit of budgeting. I'm about to do a little bit of meditation, you guys. This is my second day starting the meditation again. I just felt like I needed it. So we'll see how that goes.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah. We're on.
That walk was so nice, you guys. So I decided to take a week off the gym, which I think I'll touch base on more later. But I needed to go for a longer walk this morning because I don't exercise or move my body. It sucks for me falling asleep at night. Like, I actually kind of have to tire myself out. So did 2 miles, which was great. I feel fantastic, but it's cold. Like, my ears are very cold. So it's 54 degrees here in the mornings now, which I actually kind of like. There's just something so nice and crisp about the air, but I definitely have to bundle up. And you guys already know I'm obsessed with this jacket. I'm not sure if you'll see this video first or my second Halara video first. We'll see. But anyway, this jacket is perfect for layering. It's just a bit too cold for me, honestly, to wear this on its own. I'm starting to feel like myself again. There's gonna be a good amount of chatting in this video, so just be prepared because I have to unload. I'm dumping a little bit. So if you're not in a space to handle that, I'll try and put the chapter so maybe you can skip through it if you're not in a space where you're ready to listen to my problems, okay? And I'm not even listening to my problems, but it's just expressing and being open about my mental space and where I'm at with things at the moment. So we'll see about breakfast. Also, before I hop in the shower, I just wanted to say there's like 3 or 4 things I'm gonna focus on today getting done, and I think having a small list makes it less overwhelming for me. So 1 is drinking plenty of water, 2 is getting 10,000 steps today, and I can't remember the 3rd thing. Oh, I want to eat 4 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. So those are the 3 core things I'm going to be focusing on today. And then I have some other little things I need to get done, but those are the 3 main things I'm going to be focusing on myself. Like, if I have too much to focus on, or I really need to start making a list, like I'm waiting for my planner to come in the mail, but I get really overwhelmed and it just feels overwhelming, and it's like that analysis paralysis, trying to figure out what to do first, and it just gets overwhelming and it piques my anxiety. So I just wanted to show you guys like the perfumes that I'm going to be using today. Yes, I said perfumes. It's giving mixologist. So one of the scents I'm going to be using is this Guerlain, which you guys know is my favorite perfume, Guerlain. But I also get a Margot Elena quarterly subscription, and it just came for fall, and it came with this, like, first of all, look how cute this bottle is. It's this Black Widow perfume. It's from one of their brands, Tokyo Milk. It's more of a masculine scent, which I personally don't mind, but it is an Il Parfum. And I love a good musky, woodsy scent. Like, I think it smells so good. But I find that if I use this as a base, whoops, not me missing, but if I use this as a base of my perfume, and then I add in like 1 or 2 pumps of this, it's just like the perfect mix of like masculine, woodsy, but it's still very sweet and feminine. Like, I don't know how to explain it, so I'm gonna do one like that. These together is like my personality, so I love it. I love smelling good, I love looking good. Y'all know what it is, but yeah. So I'd say we have about 3/4 of a cup or so of strawberries. I love strawberries and oatmeal. I think it's the best combo for oatmeal. This is going to be the rest of my fruit for this morning, so I'll have about 1 full serving of fruit with my breakfast. And then I also really love just a sprinkle of cinnamon. It is so nice, and I just love the taste and the smell of a cinnamon and oatmeal. And that's it, you guys. This is a very simple oatmeal that I love. This is my go-to recipe. Everybody, I'm back from work. It is 1:11 right now. I did pretty good on my water. I have noodles and company for lunch. I end up getting 3 pot stickers. So it's got feta, caramel, olives, chicken, spicy Greek dressing, a little cavatappi. The dressing is really good. Love the olives. Wow.
It's just a shortened version of this. I loved it. I immediately saw big changes with my skin. The problem with retinaldehyde is
Really good. Okay, so this is how much salad I have left. I ate most of it. So I'd say I ate about 2 to 3 servings. So that'll put me at 3 to 4 servings of fruits and vegetables for the day. That's one reason I also really love salads, is because it really is a great way to knock out a couple of servings of fruits and vegetables. So that's a tip. If you're trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, maybe try and have 1 meal a day as a salad, loaded up with tomato, cucumber, tons of different toppings. But it's a great way to get in a good amount of fruits and vegetables. This angle is a bit better. I hope you don't find the sun distracting, but excuse me, I'm sitting here. It's the vines for me. Oh my god. I put on a sweater, as you can probably tell, so I was just seeking out sitting in the sun because it's going to warm me up. So excuse my rude plant. But I wanted to do a life update chat, not even just to share everything I've been going through, but kind of just to give you guys some perspective of where my mind has been. As you guys have heard me reiterate, things have been crazy. It's better now, but they were crazy for a while, a few weeks, nearly a month. What we went through as a family, it's one of those things where it's like you can't just go back to the way that things were after going through something. If you've ever been something that's really tough and kind of traumatic, then you understand what I'm saying. Like, the imprint of what happened is still in my mind, it's on my body, and it's in just my actions and the way that I move. And I do think it was meant to happen that way, so I'm trying to take the lessons and keep proceeding forward. However, when you've been in a state where it's like so topsy-turvy, and it's like you're just on the ride, like you can't control the topsy-turvy, you're just on the ride, it's really, really difficult to get grounded again and not be in the constant state of anxious, like what's gonna happen. You know, there's so many factors, you know, in the situation that was happening that were outside of my control, and that definitely gives me anxiety. But on top of it being out of my control. The situation just was not that great of a situation for us to be in as a family, and we've worked very hard for this little piece of peace and this little piece of home that we have, this home that we have. I'm just in a space in my life where I'm not willing to sacrifice the things that I've worked for, this peace, like having a home that I love and can come home to. Hold on, let me move this so I can like swing. Oh my gosh, look at my paperwork. Yes, sorry. So I'm at the point in my life where if it's costing my peace and my well-being, then the price is too high. And when you live with other people, you know, my boundaries are pretty strict and strong when it comes to certain things, and their boundaries are strict and strong when it comes to certain areas of their life as well. But when other people's feelings, their well-being, their experiences are also being taken into consideration, that's something that also that's getting thrown into the pot when it comes to making decisions as a household. So even though, hey, like this is my boundary, this may not be someone else's boundary and they may think differently, and that's 100% okay. But again, that was putting a lot of things outside of my control and being able to choose like what was right for me. Like, I'm sitting here and I know I chose to sit here, but like, can you just like give me like some space? Just a little space. I actually think I've mentioned this in a community post. Like, when I'm going through stuff in life, some people, you know, they grind harder and they work hard and they can still show up and perform. And you know, for me, that's more of a struggle. That's something I struggle with. If I'm going through something difficult in my life, I do not feel inspired. I'm not thinking about picking up the camera. I'm not thinking about editing, even if I have accumulated, you know, some footage, which I have. This again comes with the ebbs and flows of being a creator, you guys. This isn't just like for you too. If you are an artist of any kind, you draw, you paint, there's way more to content creation than just, you know, being on YouTube or being on social media. So if you're creative, then you understand there's ebbs and flows. And if I'm not feeling inspired, if life is a struggle every day, then it's really difficult for me to muster up the energy to A, film, B, edit, and C, post videos, because there's going to be a huge disconnect for me, you know, between me and the content I'm creating. And that's never what I want to do. I don't want to be disconnected from my content because it just doesn't feel authentic. And I know we have used that word to death, but creating is really about authenticity for me. If it doesn't feel authentic, if it doesn't flow, then like it just doesn't work. I literally filmed a full day fast for you guys, and I went to edit the footage, and it just felt, I wish I could explain it to you, but there's a certain amount of resistance. I was putting it off, and then when I was editing it, it just like, it wasn't coming together, and it just was all these things that were like in the way, but also just like, all right. So I was like, all right, I can't post this week. I will maybe find another way to utilize this footage. If not, then I will just throw the footage away and clear some space on my camera and move on. So that's something else I'm learning, you guys. As a creator, I think it was this year actually, I made a promise to myself this year to be more open to the flows, accept the flows, don't resist them so hard, and don't be hard on myself about it. More importantly than uploading 3 or 4 times a week for me is uploading content that speaks to me, that's aligned, and that feels good to create and put together. So that's the most important thing for me. So this is distracting. This situation that we went through has imprinted on me, and it's changed my perspective on a lot of things, and I'm so grateful to grow and to change. But it's like being thrown up in the air and trying to get your footing again. And then on top of, you know, that home situation, I started a new job, which I actually really like and enjoy, but it's still trying to get my feet set in the ground when there's so many other things, you know, changing and happening around me. And you know, this also was a lesson for me as a person that I need to, again, stay grounded. I need to stay grounded, and I also really need to work on keeping my homeostasis within myself. So even if life is getting crazy, like I can't sacrifice my good habits, I can't sacrifice, you know, the foundation I've worked to build when it comes to health and fitness and my mental, you know, state. I can't sacrifice those things for external factors. So that was something else that really came full circle for me during this situation. Like, it was a couple weeks, you guys, my habits weren't great. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do or what I was supposed to do when it came to my health. I was putting off working out some of the days. I wasn't eating as healthy, and then I literally just had this moment of clarity, and I was like, no. I was like, you can't keep doing this every time life gets crazy. You know, I don't want this to be the first thing that goes. My good habits that I've built a foundation for, working out, eating healthy, getting outside, those things are not worth sacrificing for any situation outside of myself. Those are the few core things I really need to be doing, even when, especially when life gets crazy. So that was a full circle moment for me. That was a bit of a long chat, but I just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from and why I'm not uploading as frequently. If I can't show up for myself, you know, it's hard for me to show up on here for you guys, especially coming from an authentic or inspired place. And not that I want this to be a highlight reel, which is why I'm having this conversation, so you can know, like, this is, you know, what we went through was one of the toughest things I've been through in years. Life has been really great for me and really, really great to me, and I'm so grateful, but it was extremely difficult. So I'm gonna fill my water up, get some editing done, and I'm debating on coffee, which I'm going to have. I just don't know if it's gonna be iced or if it's gonna be cold. Iced or cold, oh my gosh, if it's gonna be a hot coffee or an iced coffee. So this Fit Girl fall is gonna be about, for me, you know, really letting go of the things that don't longer serve me. Focus on rebuilding some of my habits that, you know, do make me feel and show up my best, returning to some of those. Eating delicious food, you guys. I have not been inspired to cook at all. Like, that's how out of whack I feel. Like, I have not been inspired to cook. And it kind of makes me really sad, actually, because it just feels weird when the things you typically enjoy, you don't enjoy. But I'm also, again, trying to accept, like, maybe this is a phase of my life that I'm just gonna go through right now, and that is temporary, not forever. But Fit Girl Fall, I want to start showing up more for myself, keep doing these healthy habits, staying on track, staying consistent with a few things every single day.
Okay, so quick update. I didn't take a nap. A nap took me. So I slept for maybe 30 minutes. And then I just literally came back from the store to grab some steaks for dinner tonight. My sister and I are gonna make some steaks, mashed potatoes, and gravy, which you guys will see us make here very shortly. I forgot to update you guys before I went to the store, but I grabbed just a few items from the store that we needed. And honestly, you guys, I'm ready to cook dinner, eat dinner, have a good cold beverage. So let's get to it. So I got some of this sparkling water to have to drink. Some Fairlife milk, you guys know we like this. I got some gravy for our mashed potatoes. We'll probably only do 1 pack, and then I got these big old, fat old chuck steaks, which we'll probably only need 1 tonight. At least we'll have some food for tomorrow as well.
It'll be really nice, honestly. It's been way too long since I've had sparkling water. Y'all know me, one thing I am gonna have is dessert. So I don't have dessert every night, but I do have it a good amount of the time. So I have a piece of pumpkin loaf. This has been my jam lately. I got a pack from Aldi, and it's just as good as the Starbucks one, but like way more affordable, because the entire pack is like the same amount as one piece of pumpkin loaf from Starbucks. The one from Starbucks is bigger, but this is like just the perfect amount. It's so good, and I warmed it up for like 15 seconds, so I'm gonna have this. We have hit our step goal today, which I'm so happy about, you guys. 10,000 steps, so happy about that. I did great for my water, and also it got in my fruits and vegetables today. So it's been a great day, and now I'm just gonna spend some time winding down. It's 9 p.m, so it is about that time of night for me.